From the sports fields to the office, old and young, acute or chronic, we all have to deal with pain, inflammation, and bruises. Every day, millions of people suffer from pain. Understanding and treating pain is one of the most challenging problems facing medical science today. A staggering 1 out of every 5 people suffer from chronic pain, which of course makes it one of the top medical problems in the world.
I'm working on Marina. She's a 64-year-old patient who had numerous back operations after a bad car accident years back.
In the beginning, it was very debilitating. You feel there's no hope. It really is a very harsh sentence, if I can say that.
So this is now years of pain and dysfunction and not responding to all the therapies that it was out there.
In my situation, I had a sharp pain shooting down my elbow, and I still do.
I do get a lot of wrist pains from computer wrist, and also being hunched over the computer for a long time, my shoulders got sore.
They call me the monster. I'm a professional athlete that fight for the EFC. Because it's a full contact sport, we obviously have injuries due to blows to our body.
I've got a terrible pain and it's affecting me too much.
Pain can be an invisible, nagging companion for years, or it can hit you hard within seconds. We do our best to avoid it, yet it is our most primal survival tool, a warning system that protects us from danger. Finding over-the-counter relief with little or no side effects isn't that easy, and millions of people around the world are looking to alternative medicine for relief. That's why Homemark's trusted Remedy Blue Gel contains a long list of ingredients straight from Mother Nature's medicine chest. This is a typical herb garden. Herbal medicines have been used for centuries to treat diseases and ailments. Research has actually verified that some traditional medicines indeed possess valuable anti-pain and anti-inflammatory properties. Well, for maximum benefit, these findings have been combined with ancient knowledge to produce Homemark's trusted and best-selling Remedy Blue Pain Relief Gel, which has, for many years, provided temporary relief and comfort, not just for myself, but for people all over the world, from strains, pains, and stresses in the body.
Remedy Blue feels cool, it tingles, I can feel it working into my aches and pains.
As a professional mixed martial artist, we get injured often and severely. And without Remedy Blue, I won't be able to compete as much as I currently am.
I've been using it for probably eight years.
I tried it, and it was almost instant. It was so exciting. I'm really, really happy about that.
We found that if we send him home with an ointment, the Remedy Blue, he actually came back with a joint less painful, joint less swollen, and we could start the rehabilitation process sooner.
And for all our satisfied customers, here's some good news.
Remedy Blue relieves pain even more effectively now because of inclusion of Boswellia serrata. We also included or increased the amount of menthol, which gives a pain reduction. And then we still rely on the old tried and tested herbs that was in the product, all of them individually helping and assisting to reduce pain.
This is the well-known weeping willow. Did you know that willow bark is the original source of aspirin? Well, the use of willow bark dates back thousands of years to the time of Hippocrates, 400 BC, when patients were advised to chew on the bark to ease pain and to reduce inflammation. One of the ingredients in Remedy Blue is aloe vera, which is commonly referred to as the miracle package in God's pharmacy. It's this aloe vera gel, which is used for skin ailments, to ease pain and inflammation of joints. Legend has it that the aloe vera gel was one of Cleopatra's best-kept beauty secrets. This is a Cameroon mountain goat, but it's thanks to the European mountain goat, the ibex, that we first found the secret of arnica, which has been used medicinally since the 1500s. A lone herd boy apparently first discovered its uses in the mountains of Europe when he saw goats eating the specific plant after they had injured themselves. It's from this bird, the emu, that we found another widely acknowledged pain relief ingredient. Australia's Aboriginal people used emu oil long before it was discovered by the rest of the world. The improved gel also includes more menthol, which is commonly used to treat muscle and joint pains or aches.
Specific ingredients that the Remedy Blue has got. It helps with pain and inflammation. So firstly, your serratus, boswellia, which is your amazing product that helps the joint pain to reduce and the inflammation to reduce, but also restores the integrity of the vessel that's now been affected by all the spasm. And then also fever reducing, so there's a bit of heat around the ankle. That's where your willow bark comes in and helps her. And in the room, certainly for me, the most effective component is your menthol, because it causes a counter-irritation. It causes a bit of a superficial inflammation by drawing the blood to the surface, and yet deep inside it reduces the inflammation.
I really enjoyed Remedy Blue. As soon as I apply the cream, you get a cold, tingling feeling, and it gives you relief of the pain.
Within minutes of application, the pain is almost gone, and along with the pain, the smell of the menthol is gone.
I did find that after my walk, if I apply the Remedy Blue, it was definitely beneficial. I wouldn't get so stiff.
Remedy Blue helps me because I use it in the morning, at night, and then the whole day I've got no pains. The whole night I've got no pains. I sleep like a baby.
The best thing for me when I have a strained muscle is to put Remedy Blue on it. And I find for joints, Remedy Blue works just as well. It's like having a mini ice pack there, and it really helps to be efficient in your rehab after an injury so that you can get back to training as soon as possible.
So, menthol, Boswellia serrata, aloe vera, arnica, emo oil, MSM, glucosamine, and many other essential pain-relieving ingredients from nature's chemist have been combined to produce Remedy Blue Pain Relief Gel. But the Remedy Blue formula is not just based on historical or cultural traditions. The ingredients are specifically tested, and Remedy Blue is recognized as an effective pain reliever.
Remedy Blue certainly relieves pain. The ingredients were selected individually and then combined in the actual product. Each of them have a contribution towards reducing pain or reducing inflammation and swelling and stiffness.
I'm sure all of you have had an injury and know how difficult it is to be in pain. But you don't have to live in constant pain that eats away at the quality of your life. Fast-acting Remedy Blue provides temporary relief from pain associated with a whole list of ailments. The gel is applied to the affected or painful area and acts directly at the site of application.
This new product's got a little bit more menthol in that actually doesn't burn the patients and yet give that effect, the desired effect that I need. When you apply Remedy Blue to the surface, it causes a superficial inflammation. So it actually opens up the blood vessel. We call it vasodilatation. So it increases the blood supply to the surface. But in order to do that, you need to also get the blood from the deeper tissues. So it causes a vasoconstriction on a deeper level, meaning taking the inflammation out from the deeper tissues. It helps because a lot of times the injury doesn't sit on the surface, it sits deep. So with applying this cream, we affect actually deeper inside, which is where exactly the injury occurred.
Pain drains your energy and prevents you from performing at your best. Ignoring and living with pain is totally unnecessary if all you have to do is use the newly improved Remedy Blue for deep, penetrating, and soothing relief from those sore joints and other minor pains.
It works immediately when you put it on.
A product like Remedy Blue really makes it easy to recover fast, efficiently, get back into the cage so that we can fight another day.
Well, a friend of mine recommended this Remedy Blue, and lo and behold, I was pain-free. It was really, really exciting.
I make sure I put the Remedy Blue on in the morning and during the day so that I can carry her around.
I always keep one behind my counter and I carry one in my bag all the time.
Shouldn't you also try Remedy Blue for fast-acting symptomatic pain relief? Millions of people have. $149.95 is not a high price to pay towards improving your quality of life. Remedy Blue Pain Relief Gel is versatile and handy for day-to-day living. Pain is an everyday problem, and you never know when you'll need it.
All in all, a very nice all-round product that I can send the patient home with.
Homemark's Remedy Blue Pain Relief Gel is a recognized pain reliever, which gives temporary relief from pain associated with joint pain, sore muscles, lower back pain, sunburns, sports injuries, strains and sprains, post-surgery pain, poison ivy sting, insect and spider bites, and many other minor pains and aches. You don't have to spend thousands to get symptomatic pain relief. Order your Remedy Blue Pain Relief Gel